little Spanish fly. Her love will take you higher than the sky. She don't have wings, but she can fly. That's my little Spanish fly.
¿Vienes? Qué ganas. Créeme que las ganas no menten.
Yeah.
Gracias por esta oportunidad. De hecho, algo que sí quisiera preguntarte sobre la industria del cine para adultos, pero te pregunto, desde tu perspectiva, cómo ha trascendido desde tu visión, tanto como director y como actor en esta industria, que haya podido mejorar?
In all these years working on the adult film industry, what are the things that you think that this industry needs to improve?
I would say a little bit more union would improve the industry. Like people getting along a little bit better more than not getting along. And to have like the kind of what they have now where the performers kind of can run their own thing without depending on big companies. But I know there are a lot of performers that are not on that level where they can like use this platform that, for the adult content for a full, regular life. They still have to have other jobs on the side. And some people do. So if there was more unity, and people could kind of help each other out. And I think that's what would help a lot. There's like for instance, when I want to learn something like a new camera or something, I go to YouTube and I look it up, and there's a lot of information. So that type of unity I'm talking about. But when somebody wants to join the industry or start something, there's not a lot of, they can't go to YouTube. There's not a lot of information. So I think a little bit of unity would help out a lot.
No, man, a great answer. And I think with Unidad, Jhon understands everything, man.
También quisiera, bueno, yo analizando tu página que siempre ha visibilizado y siempre has dicho que en tu cine, en todo lo que has realizado, siempre hay aceptación para todos los géneros, para todos los gustos. Por ejemplo, para los estándares de las chicas. Entonces, ¿cómo ha visto como que el poder dejar que todos esos gustos, todos esos cambios sean de forma positiva para que, pues, obviamente, nuevos talentos tengan las mayores oportunidades? Porque tú has trabajado con las mejores mentes de la industria, pero también has trabajado con la nueva generación. ¿Qué opinas de ello?
Looking at your pages, your social media, we can see like some kind of acceptance in the positive way. I mean, you had worked with the best actresses in the industry, talking about the males, but the new ones. So yes, man, how this can help to get positive. I don't know if it changes, but more acceptance. Yes, for the people in general, because your work is a proof of that positiveness and acceptance in the industry.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing it for a long time. So, longevity is one thing. Learn how to be consistent, just the little small things. I think that for the simple fact that I've been doing it for so long and I have a lot of stuff and I continue to still produce more stuff because, it really works out when you got the right formula. So I would say it has to do with your formula again, like, knowing what you're doing and longevity. I've been doing this for a long time. So when I said, hey, this is something I want to do, I was serious about it. Just like when people go to school to be doctors or something, it takes a long time for them to get that education where they can work as a physician. So the same thing, I said, I'm going to get in this industry and I'm going to do my best all the way, to the end. So I always do my best, I always push forward, try to be positive all the time, try to be creative too. That's another thing. Always being creative, always try to do something different. People like that.
Shaundan, algo que me tiene también poder analizar un poco más tu trabajo. Bueno, tú has trabajado también con Leila Lindley, Paynton Hall, grandes estrellas que hemos entrevistado. ¿Qué piensa usted acerca del nuevo formato que de pronto algunos nos están comentando de esta nueva generación del cine, tanto el séptimo arte tradicional de la industria, el que pueda dar oportunidades para conocer más sobre ustedes en un campo más ameno, más profesional y también sobre cuál sería la recomendación para que los medios viesen no solo tu arte, sino también la industria con una manera profesional, como se ha visto?
Y de cierta forma mencionar lo que se ha hecho en el canal como plataforma.
Ajá.
Okay, this is a great question from Jhon. We got the loot to interview back in this channel, in this media. You know, some great friends like Leilani Lay, like Peyton Hall. So, man, and we had to tender because they had approach to us, and this channel is getting more and more like recognition for being serious about this industry. So, what is the recommendation that you give to the media? Because sometimes you know that the media I don't know if they are afraid or they are not serious about this subject. So, what is your recommendation to the media in general to approach to you as an industry, to your people, all actors, actresses, and learn more, being like a platform for knowledge, a platform from I don't know for knowing more about this industry?
So I would say, to the media, I would say, like, some of the adult actors treat them just not different as other actors. Like, say, for instance, when people act in a film, when they act in a film, they're doing acting. When the camera goes off, they're normal people just like everybody else. Just like when people act in other movies where they're this person or that person, when the camera goes off, they're back to being a normal person. And those normal people are the people who get awards, who get recognition in the media, positive recognition, not just, negative recognition. I mean, sometimes that, but it's more positive than anything. So, I mean, for the media wise, it depends on what media platforms. Like, some media platforms are going to go with what they need to report instead of not what should be reported. But, and the other ones that are like confusing, like, what do we report? Like, this person does a dope film. Well, if you do a report, I'm not going to just take my clothes off, just like I'm doing this interview. I'm not going to take my clothes off and just jump naked right now, because this is not the time and the place. Just like if you interview a UFC boxer, he's not going to start beating your ass. Well, maybe sometimes, but not most of the time. That's not going to happen. But, I would say just be a little bit more open, and yeah, and everybody can, and it'll be beneficial for them, because if, like, there's a lot of good films out there. If you look, like, instead of like YouPorn and other, there's a lot of companies that produce a lot of good films, like some comedy, some serious, and you would be like, oh wow, this is a porn movie, and there's some really good stuff out there. So people just have to be a little bit more open. We got here, the way you got here was through sex, so it can't be that bad. So without sex, no people would be here on this planet at all, except for the ones that came out of tube, and I never met one of those. So yeah.
And coming off a tube is a very boring way to be in this world, man. Sex is awesome. Jen, continúa.
Yeah, for reals, right?
Yeah, man.
Shaundan, quisiera preguntarte es que siempre hay características en lo que está el estándar del cine para adultos, y la única característica que tú tienes es el de training, que es una cierta influencia que tú ves en todos tus videos, como el nuevo emblema de todas tus escenas. Entonces, ¿cómo ha sido el catapultar ese término y cómo lo ha tomado, cómo lo ha amoldado a su modo de ser sus videos únicos? Porque cuando ven un video de Shaundan, empiezan en el dead trend.
Okay, man. You know that one on your standards or the standards of your career is the deep throating, man. you had kind of become like a master. And in fact, most of the consumers of your products tend to look for that one particular scene. So yeah, man, how do you improve? I know that it's hard work and experience, but it's crazy. How do you become one of the masters of this technique, man?
I mean, it's nothing to it, just, I don't know, just shove a big dick down their throat. I mean, as long as they can open, you gotta be careful with that though, because some female talent, they don't know how to open their mouth wide enough. And if they don't, it can be painful, So sometimes you gotta, and I only select a few, not everybody can get that action. Because if you can't open your mouth wide enough, that can be painful and it can put me out for a couple weeks. I could be injured. Dick injury. Don't want a dick injury.
Awesome.
But yeah, deep throating, and I got a couple of good ones too. Yeah, a bunch of deep throat. I got a bunch of cream pie stuff. That's like the major thing I got going on now. Like people love the cream pie scene, so I'm like collecting as many as I can.
Jhon, le hago esta pregunta, que si nos puede decir de pronto cuál es su escena favorita.
Sí.
Now, knowing that you got some favorites, man, there is like a favorite scene or movie, or what is your thought? You can tell us, of course.
You said favorite scene of mine?
Maybe. Yes, maybe.
Oh man, it's so many. It's so many. Like, well, let me see. You're gonna have me thinking for a long time because I have so many, and then all of them to me are good. Let me see. I got this one series that I did. It's called High Spy. So that one's that one's pretty cool. Now I put all those scenes together on a like I guess a digital DVD. So that's all gonna be coming out on the VOD platforms. But High Spy, and what else did I have? I don't know. I think I can't really pick one. I can. Let me see. Wait, hold up. I mean, uh, maybe I don't know. I got. I can't. I for real. I got like 500 scenes I own that I'm shot and I'm in, and you ask me to pick one. I just can't. Like if I start thinking, now I have to think of each 500. Like which one's my favorite? Which one is my favorite? I mean, honestly, I can say okay. One of my favorites would be some stuff when I went to Colombia, when I went to Medellin, and I shot there. So I can't say which one of those, but like when I shot out there, and I'm going back again. So yeah, so when I shot out there, yeah, that was it. Yeah.
I will translate that. Thank you for answering that. I will translate that part because Jhon will be so happy. Jhon, tengo que traducirte de lo que dijo, dos cosas. Todo lo de la serie de High Spice lo va a reunir y va a ser uno de los lanzamientos, así que es un agradecimiento y que hay que hacerle obviamente una exclusiva. Y dice, de las favoritas, y yo sé que te encantan, lo que hizo en Medellín y va a volver a Medellín.
Oh, es excelente, man. De hecho, la escena favorita que él tiene con una actriz que la verdad sí me gustaría tenerla en el canal es con Rebel Daniels. Ojalá esté algún dance.
Jhon, of course, saying that it's also one of the favorite scenes of Jhon is the one that you got with Rebel Daniels, man. And yes, man, you are
which one with who?
With Rebel Daniels.
Ah, okay.
And of course, it's great that you came back to Colombia and not only Medellin. We hope that the companies that call you, maybe Cucuta. In fact, it's crazy. Cucuta got one of the most important actresses now in Europe, that is Veronica Leal, and she's from Cucuta. So it was like, hi, because it's crazy. This is in a small city near to Venezuela. This is not a big city like Medellin or Bogota. And she's one of the now the great actresses in Europe. So we hope that you came to Cucuta, Jhon.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't never been there before, but yeah, for sure I'm gonna be back in Medellin. I think next June or something like that.
Ooh, if somehow we manage to go, it will be great to say hi. But if you don't, you are mostly welcome here en Cúcuta, en Medellín, en Bogotá. Jhon, es que va a estar en junio del otro año en
Wow, man.
Medellín.
Welcome forever, man. In
Yes,
Colombia.
welcome forever, man. Yes. Y le dijo obviamente que estamos en la tierra de Verónica Leal.
Man,
You got some big mansions? I need a big mansion. I need a big Airbnb mansion.
Dice que si tenemos una gran mansión de rhythm and blues,
I gotta come film the girls. need to have a mansion, nice house.
One of the it's great that you've been here. One of my dreams, because I know Jhon got the potential. If this channel explodes, he got the money, I will tell Jhon, find the freaking R&B mansion and bring SHAUNDAM here, man. Jhon,
There you go.
Tienes que lograr que este canal explote y conseguirte la mansión R&B y SHAUNDAM viene acá, man. Porque él dice que necesita una mansión estilo rhythm and blues. Oh, man.
Man, the last question. Para cerrar con broche de oro, ¿cómo te defines en una palabra? Ahí está.
Okay, please don't punch Jhon. He always do that, like you say with the UFC fighter, because he always do this question as a final. Try to define yourself in one word.
Describe myself in one word?
Or your career, I don't know.
You said divide my career. Wait, what was the question again? My phone.
Define yourself of maybe your career in one word.
Let me see. I would say my career in one word, huh? Or myself. I would say creative, but that's a little
good.
Okay, I would say creative. That one word. Creative. That's kind of wide, but yeah. Creative.
That word really defines you, Jhon. Felicitarlo.
Man, la verdad agradecemos.
Excelente entrevista, man.
Por último, tus redes sociales, que sigan tu página y por supuesto que por favor un saludo a Colombia y este canal potencia toda la industria del cine para adultos, pero más usted. Bienvenido a la casa.
No, y le diré eso. Before ask you the favor to the camera is yours and say your social media so people can follow you. Send a big hi to the channel, to whatever you want. And we want to thank you for being here. And because, and in fact, I have to thank also Jhon because this channel has become the most viewed interviews are the ones from the adult film industry. And I'm thankful with him because we do it with regard, with being serious, don't being assholes like other media sometimes they are. So thank you for being here. Now you know that this channel is your house. We hope sometimes the channel get bigger and grow and get money, and we got you the big Rhythm and Blues house, man. But thank you for being here. Tell your social media, Escena Bit High, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now let me ask you this: you checked out some of my music? I got some music too.
Wow.
I got this one song. Yeah, I got this one song with this. I got this Colombian chick. She did a little voiceover for me. You got what you listen to music on? Apple Music, Spotify?
Spotify. But tell us more about this song. In fact, I will translate that part to you. Es que él tiene una canción.
So, see, you can pull it up. You gotta go on Spotify and search SHAUNDAM. And then go Spotify, SHAUNDAM, SHAUNDAM. And then type Spanish Fly.
I will search it now, but please, while I'm searching it, tell your social media so people can follow you. Escena Bit High to go ahead. I'm searching.
Real simple. Real simple. You can just go to SHAUNDAM.info. That's SHAUNDAM.info. And then you can find all my social media on that page there, all my links. Everything you need to know. You can always just Google my name, but everything you need to know right there, SHAUNDAM.info. You fit to plug the song right now, Spanish Fly.
I'm searching it.
Searching.
Yes,
because pop up. You got it? Let me see. I don't know if you have to push on.
Yes. Is this with GC 83?
Yeah.
Whoa,
man. That's it. That one.
Holy
That's
shit,
Colombian
man.
booty right there.
It's so gas, man.
Listen it.
Wow, man.
Man, that sounds so smooth and sexy.
That's amazing, man.
John, you
There
have
you go.
to.
Man,
You have
hey, y'all gotta
Yeah.
be playing that out there. You gotta play that
Yes, I will tell
in your
John.
car.
When this interview gets uploaded, you have to upload it with the link to listen to that song.
Okay.
A really
Yeah.
beautiful cover, by the way. What
Ah.
nice the rear of the girl.
It's amazing.
That's Carla Morelli.
Morelli, man. In fact,
Carla Morelli.
Oh,
She's a
Carla
Colombian.
Morelli.
She's from
Oh,
Medellin. Yeah.
I'm
That's her.
following,
She's on the song with me. She's the one doing the voice, the woman.
and I'm following you right now on Spotify. Man.
Oh, man.
Oh, sweet.
La
Yeah, I don't
foto,
got
la
that
foto.
many followers. I need more followers on there. I don't got that many.
John, and we need also more followers, so we will share between our links. John dice que necesita más
Yeah.
seguidores, obviamente. We are going to take a picture, so man, shout out.
Yeah.
Oh man, and
Excelente,
Carla,
man.
and I will
Good.
also search
Listo.
Carla Morelli. She's hot,
Wow.
she's sexy. Oh, we like Colombian women, man. We are Colombian, man, so we are blessed.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, shit. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, muchas gracias por la oportunidad. You're master, man.
Yeah, you are created master, man. And
Thank you so
and,
much, man.
and I promise you. In fact, I wanna tell you like a little story. I will translate it to John. I always trying to do some kind of yes, entering the adult film industry, not as an actor, of course, but as a producer. I will tell to some friends, and if we can manage to do that here in Cucuta and or Santander, I will tell to John. But I don't promise you anything. But if I got the contacts, we got you the big mansion, man. So to do some
Okay.
no, man. Thank you.
All right.
You are amazing,
For
man.
sure. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man.
Bye,
Bye,
man.
All right.
Good night.
All right. Bye bye.